Today I got for you. What have I got for you? I got something for you. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I got you my my UU Open game. No, UU Open. No, I'm going insane. That's what it was 6 months ago. I'm bringing my UUPL game against the legendary PokeaimMD. And the reason I said UU Open is because 6 months ago I did face Joey in the UU Open, and we were using these exact two teams. So basically, it's a salty run back. But this time I've got a little trick up my sleeve, and I'll be showing that off later. But for now, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so turn 1 I'm going to lead with Chandelure, thinking that he'd lead with anything but fucking Hydreigon. But of course he leads with it. I've got a Gramble, I've got an Empoleon, like why would you even lead with this Pokemon? But and I have my own Hydreigon. I got too many things to beat this, yet he's still fucking led with it. So I'm going to be forced out. I was thinking of making or staying in, making some ballsy play, but I thought, you know what, Chandelure does pretty well versus team, may as well switch out. Go out to this, because I know he ain't going for a steel type move, or he probably doesn't even have one. So he's going to U-turn straight out to Jirachi, that's fine. I'm going to make a free switch into Empoleon. He gets his Stealth Rocks up. And then, of course, he stays into Thunder Wave me, because that's standard Joey. Also, he runs Jirachi on every fucking team, because he fucking loves Serene Grace, fucking hacking people. But he U-turns out. I'm just going to click Scold. Goes up to Whimsicott. Do I get the burn? Nah, of course I fucking don't. Here he thinks we're gonna make a play going for U-turn, but I've got the Ice Beam on deck. So out comes his Haxorus to take some nice crispy damage. Takes like 66%, and now obviously I'm not staying in here. I'll go out to Gramble because I can take anything. Poison Jab I think 2 KOs, but that's a bit risky for him to go for. So yeah, eat that up, and then here I'm just going to go for Earthquake because I know it'll kill. He goes for Outrage for some reason. I guess he thought I'd try and go out to Hydreigon or something. I think I outspeed by 1 point, but I mean that was I wasn't gonna, because he might have Poison Jabbed and that would do a lot to my Hydreigon still. So I don't know why he did that. Nor does my Gramble even beat like a lot of stuff in his team. But now he goes out to Jirachi. He really just needs to overpredict and stay in. Because no, he doesn't. He U-turns. He really just needs to switch out. And now, here, back 6 months ago. Well, let me just show you what happened 6 months ago.
He's going to want to U-turn out fearing the Moonblast, so I'm going to go for the U-turn of my own. The reason I brought this Whimsicott was because I think Afro Smash loves running Hydreigon, he loves running Victini, so if I get off a slow U-turn while I have Dougie in the back, I can basically trap something, and it's more likely that he'll always go for U-turn with like Pokemon like Victini. So basically, turn 1, I trap his Empoleon. I am able to knock it out with the Choice Bennett Earthquake. So I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling pretty crispy right here.
But this time, I had the Shed Shell on deck. Oh my! And I didn't add that like just for this game in preparation. I added that like 6 months ago, like directly after our game. I was thinking, you know, my team's a bit too weak to like getting trapped by Dugtrio and shit. So I actually put that Shed. Well, I actually went between Shuckerberry and Shed Shell for a while. I stuck with Shed Shell, and now I get to switch out. And now there I go. And now he goes out to fucking Hydreigon. Who switches to Hydreigon on a Hydreigon, man? I hate Joey. Oh, go for top boss. Get a nice crit though. So hopefully, this thing can't come in too many more times. I think 3 more times after it comes. U-turns out here, and he goes back out to Jirachi again. And now that he knows my Empoleon has Shed Shell, U-turning around isn't actually too beneficial for him. So now it's time to do what Joey fucking does, which is Iron Head flinch things to death. Quad resists, and he's gonna Iron Head flinch me to death. Isn't that lovely? Fucking I mean, I feel maybe I'll fast forward this part, but look, and then finally when I stop flinching, I get paralyzed, and then I get the Scold. Do I get the burn? No. If I got the Scold burn, I'd be in like such a good position. I'd be in a much better position than I eventually end up in. Oh, look at this. Am I gonna get the Scold again? What's the? I hate Joey. He uses Jirachi on every fucking team. Why does he need to do this? So yeah, down goes. Using a 4 times resisted move like 20 times, he manages to take down my Empoleon. So Jirachi, so like they want to ban Scold and shit, but look how stupid that is. Like, why Jirachi should never win that matchup with those set of moves, but it is what it is. So now I go out to Chandelure again. He makes a good but risky play. Goes out to Whimsicott as I go for Shadow Wall. I switch out to Gramble here as opposed to killing it because I didn't want to give like his Hydreigon 3 turns, or Iron Head Jirachi, or Suicune with Hydro Pumps and shit for my team. I probably could have let him do that though, actually. Looking back, yeah, it might have been better just to kill this off, because, I mean, nothing in his team's super threatening. Hydreigon I have Granbull for kind of. If he wants to click Draco, then I got things to take it at -2. If he wants to go out to Suicune, I have Heliolisk. So yeah, it probably would have been better just to kill it as opposed to sacking my Granbull. But, I mean, hindsight's 50-50. Hindsight's 20/20 even. Here I got to Abomasnow and I was thinking, well, he's not going to risk Jirachi, because I mean, if I Earthquake, then he loses like his only way to beat my SD Abomasnow. But he does actually go out to it. But I thought this was like really risky at the time, but he told me later on that he actually has Hidden Power Fire on his Suicune, so... Which you think that's a bit unorthodox, but Joey has fucking folders. He has fucking folders on his desk, on his PC, on how to counter team like all his opponents, and obviously I'm not excluded from that. And he knows I love to run Mega Abomasnow, so he had the HP Fire Suicune on deck, so I wouldn't be able to sweep regardless. So him going out to this wasn't actually that risky. I got to Chandelure though, hit him with the Shadow Ball. Kind of surprised this KOs, but Chandelure's powerful. But I can't switch out anymore, so I may as well stay in and Shadow Ball this. Guess I could have saved it as Death Fodder, but I mean, I've not really got much. In fact, I got nothing to really take 2 Moonblast, so I wouldn't be doing that. He goes back out to Jirachi, kills my Chandelure with the Iron Head, and now... Oh, and again... and the reason I'm running Heliolisk is because this, like I said, this is a team I used in the UU Open ages ago, and I think it was 001 was trying to challenge me to RS UU matches, and I think Raiku's like OU now or something. So I just changed it to Heliolisk for that, and I didn't bother changing it back. But if I'd have been the Combined Raikou here right now, then I'm pretty sure I win the game, because after one Combined, his Hydreigon can't KO me, and I kill it with Hidden Power Ice. Obviously, I Oko Suicune, and this thing only hits me with U-turns and dies with 2 Thunderbolts. So, pretty sure I would have won if I'd have been my old team, but because I wanted to shit on 001, ended up changing it to Heliolisk. So, yeah, he's gonna Iron Head here. Doesn't do too much, and I actually break through. Not that it matters much. It would have been better if I'd have broken through with Empoleon more, but I get the Thunderbolt damage off. And now here I switch out, because really my only hope at winning now is hoping that his Hydreigon isn't scarfed, and then my Heliolisk doesn't, like, if I let Heliolisk take that U-turn damage, then I might die to Life Orb Recoil before I can clean up his whole team. So I got to Hydreigon here just to save it after the Tailwind Pet is out, and then hopefully I can sweep with Thunderbolt and Hyper Voice. He U-turns here, outspeeds me, so I was thinking, hopefully it's a speed tie, but maybe not. And here, like I said, I didn't know he had Hidden Power Fire, but I don't go out to a Abomasnow to SD, because 2 Ice Beams from offensive Suicune would have took care of me anyway, so it wouldn't have helped me at all. So I just got the Heliolisk, and now Oko this with the Thunderbolt, and now it all comes down to whether his Hydreigon is Scarf. If it is, then I lose, and if it's not, then I win. So let's see. Of course it's Scarf. Like I said, Joey fucking counter teams everything, but yeah. And now my only hope is to Sword Dance and hope that he misses Fire Blast, because I Shard, even with the crits, not taking out Jirachi. But yeah, he does hit the Fire Blast and I lose the game, so would say, well, I said GG, but I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a GG, man. I hate Joey too much, but that's not all that happened. I guess after this win, Joey was feeling pretty jive or something, like, you know, he's thinking, well, if I can beat Afro in Pokemon, then maybe I can beat him in Smash Bros. But oh, boy was he wrong. As you know, if you've seen my Samus highlight video, you know I'm not to be trifled with. The best Samus in Europe is what they call me. Well, I mean, it's what I call me, but it's what they will eventually call me. So he hits me up on Skype, he's like, Afro, let's play some games, and I'll just show one game. I'll just show you one game, the first game we had, and I'll show you how that went for him. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Pokemon battle, and peace.
There was once a day when I thought we were friends. When I looked at your face, saw you was playing pretend. You're a backstabber, two-faced, piece of shit fag. You're a motherfucker who's not base with a fist up your ass.